Good morning to one and all. Myself, Master Hitan Nandre, going to represent one activity related to our daily life. Our activity is related to the sound. First of all, question is that what is sound? Here everyone is hearing sound, but we don't know what is actually a sound. Sound is the form of energy which makes a sensation of hearing in our ears. There are three main properties of sound, that is amplitude, pitch and frequency. So now here we are going to describe that how the pitch of sound can be determined. Now my friend will explain through an activity that how the pitch of sound can be determined. Now he will show you an activity. Now he was unable to show you something that is hidden. So now here I will explain that what is actually the aim was. Here he has taken a straw and flowed a sound through it. After that he cut the straw from equidistant points in the particular intervals of time. From this we can come to know that as the length of straw decreases, the sharpness or the shrillness of the given sound increases. Similarly, we can conclude that when in daily lives, if someone is producing the sound, if the vocal cords present in his or her body are longer, then the shrillness of his or her sound will be low. After that, the question comes of females and males. In females, the length of vocal cord is shorter than the males. Therefore, the length of vocal cord is shorter. Therefore, the sound of females is more shriller than the sound of male. And then in the small baby, there is a low length of vocal cords in his body than the females. Therefore, its sound is more shriller than the females. After that, there is one more example in our daily life of flute and violin. Flute and violin are the instruments from a same sound, but they are giving the product of different sounds due to the different pitch. They have different length of pitch. Therefore, their producing sound is totally different, and we are able to recognize the sound that it is now the flute is being played, now the violin is being played. Like this, we can determine that pitch is the important factor of sound. Also, pitch is one of the important characteristic of sound which distinguishes the difference between two different sounds of given objects. Thank you and have a fantastic day.
Good morning to one and all. On the occasion of Science Week, today we are representing an activity depends on the factors required for the force, which is applicable in our daily life. Now, my friend will blow the air through the straw. Now, he will show our activity. He blew the air through the straw and another straw rotates itself. As you have seen that he has blown the air through the straw in which air has been blown by him has two identical holes. Then these two identical holes are inserted into another straw which has two alternate holes at different axes of the straw. The air which has been blown in first straw have affected onto the other straw due to the alternate holes of different axes. Due to the effect of the air, second straw have started to rotate into circular motion. This is the effect of the blowing air. This model has many applications as the straw rotates. In the similar way, planets revolve around the sun. Also, farmers use this method in farming. So this is very useful in our daily life. He will show another activity also. It is known as sprinkle irrigation. model will be used in farming tasks. Farmers can use this activity in the farming tasks as sprinkle irrigation. Thank you, and I have a model.
Good morning all of you. Myself Kaveri Nikam and myself Komal Patil. We both will show experiment of fire water balloon. From this experiment, we learned that water is a great substance for soaking up it. If you turn the balloon so that the candle flame is close to the side of the water, the balloon will pop because the water is not conducting the heat away from the surface of the balloon. At least, the water will help put out air. Thank you and have a fantastic day.
Respected teachers and all my dear friends, good morning. Today we are represent an activity depend on the physical term inertia. A question arises in your mind. What is inertia? Inertia is the natural tendency of object to resist change in their state of motion or rest. Let's see our activity. Procedure. Take a glass, put a drawing sheet paper on open face of glass. Put a coin on paper. Give the card a sharp horizontal flick with finger. We see that the card shoot away, allowing the coin to fall vertically into glass tumbler due to its inertia.
From this activity, we conclude that there is a resistance offered by an object to change its state of motion. If it is at rest, it tends to remain at rest. If it is moving, it tends to keep moving. This property of an object is called inertia. Inertia is proportional to mass. Certain experience that we come across while traveling in motor car. The driver applies a braking force to stop the motor car with the application of brakes. The car slows down, but our body tends to continue in the same state of motion because of its inertia. The mass of object is measure of inertia. Thank you.
Second science activity.
Good morning all respected teachers and my dear friends. I am Priyanka Purohit
And I'm Gitanjali Ganguly.
Today we are going to show one science experiment in front of you. In this experiment, we will show that how sun ray burns a polythene carry bag when ray travel through convex lens. Let's see.
पिक्चर दिखाओ पब्लिक को, बच्चों को।
No, madam, sunrise.
और बस लेके जाओ।
सर हो रहा है लेकिन बहुत
हो रहा है ना?
यस सर
सिकुड़ गया ना?
यस सर
उसको करके बना के अच्छे से रख
पॉइंट करो उसको पॉइंट
पॉइंट कर
लेंस लो कागज लो
स्मॉल पॉइंट आने दे
ठीक है वो पता लो ऐसा होगा
यस सर हो गया सिकुड़ गया बता हाँ as we see here it is not burned properly because of sun rays are not more heated because it is early morning, but when the polythene is black and sun rays are more temperature, when that time the polythene bag is burned.
Now we have seen that polythene bag burns. From this experiment, we've come to know interesting fact of convex lens. That is, when the light passes through convex lens, light gathers at a small point. Because of this, we have seen before that polythene bag burn due to heating, and polythene if polythene is black, so it will burn very easily. We already know that black color is good absorber.
And from this activity we know that convex lens is good, we use convex lens for good use of solar energy. Thank you.
Good morning all of you. Myself Kaveri Nikam and myself Komal Patil. We both will show experiment of fire water balloon. experiment, we learned that water is a great substance for soaking up it. If you turn the balloon so that the candle flame is close to the side of the water, the balloon will pop because the water is not conducting the heat away from the surface of the balloon. At least, the water will help put out air.
Thank you and have a fantastic day.
Hello friends, have a fantastic morning to one and all. Here in front of you, I am JNV Dhule with my classmate Poonam Kothari. Friends, we are representing a science activity on the basis of biopolar characteristic of soap. So let's start the activity.
Now, in this experiment, first we will take a milk. In that, we will drop some colors and take care which don't flatter in it. Now add liquid soap in it, that is shampoo. Now we see that the liquid soap displays the all colors in it. So this is an biopolar characteristics of milk. In this experiment, liquid soap becomes the milk bonds by attaching to its fat global because of its biopolar characteristics. Hydrophilic one end and hydrophilic on other. The soap hydrophilic end dissolved in water and its water-bearing end attaches to a fat global in milk.
This experiment experiences how soap works. Soap has the part of the molecule that is polar and non-polar. Liquid soap breaks the surface tension of breaking the cohesive bonds between the water molecules and allowing the colors to sink throughout the milk. Thank you.
Myself, Master Vedangai, and my friend Master Hetanandre. Today we are presenting an activity which is fulfilled with modern scientific approaches. On the occasion of National Science Day, on the honor of scientist C.V. Raman, who was the first Indian scientist who achieved the Nobel Prize. Now the activity will be shown to you.
ऊपर की तरफ करना है, सीधे आंखों में लगेगा ज्यादा।
डायरेक्शन में
काटना सर।
इधर कहीं ना जाए, कभी-कभी क्या हुआ? कर दीजिए।
Now my friend Vedant will explain you the structure of this rocket.
This rocket is made up of cylindrical paper which is closed with upper base, and also it ensures that the amount of air cannot pass through it. After that, this cylindrical pipe has been given the shape of rocket. Now, the capacity of bottle is 2 liters. It is filled with air. Now my friend Ketan will explain that how it works.
When the large pressure is applied on the bottle filled with the air in the greater force, it exerts a pressure on the inner walls of the rocket. This exerted pressure allows the rocket to fly in the sky.
Now, we hope that you may have understood the structure of rocket. Now my friend Ketan will explain you the uses of model involving the scientific ideas.
This idea of flying rocket can be used on large scale. If 2 liters of air can create this much large effect, then moreover the capacity and force can create more large effects. We can save the energy required for flying the rocket by replacing it with the use of large effect of the air. The small amount of air can create a larger effects, then it will be more easy to see more effects in less pressure. These all are the uses of rocket flying on the effect of the air. Thank you, and also we hope that you might have enjoyed different activities arranged in the celebration of Science Week. Thank you and have a fantastic day.